Hey guys, so the weather is not very nice today. It's cloudy and it's cold, uh, and we are just heading to our other destination. Yesterday was our first day, and so far it has been good. It was a bit sunny yesterday, and we had a great time. Today we are going to another destination, and then at night, mostly we'll be going for the PSG game. Let's see, we haven't got the tickets yet, but hopefully we'll try to get them. All right then. Well, this is very common in the streets of Paris to see the handmade paintings and magazines, and they have so much variety. So the one thing I have realized coming to Paris is that you actually do not need to go to a particular spot in Paris to admire the beauty of Paris, but you can actually just walk around on the streets of Paris. As you can see, this street is so beautiful. See the architecture. You can admire the buildings, the old buildings. You can admire this. You can just have a walk over here, or just sit down and relax and have a peaceful evening or morning time. It's really so nice. Even just a walk was like enough for us. We were actually heading to the Locks Bridge and the museum, but we had to take this way, so eventually we came this side, and no regrets. It was such a lovely walk this side, and we could see many inner streets. As you can see, this one, can you believe even this inner street is so beautiful? It gets divided into two parts, and the trees built in between, so beautiful. Well, to our surprise, it was marathon, and yes, there were so many people. I can't tell you. They just kept coming, and we waited here for 10 to 15 minutes still, and it didn't get over. And we just waited and just admired the view over here, and then headed to the Locks Bridge.
Depois ele atrasou.
What is this? So while we were walking towards the Locks Bridge, we came across this lovely sculpture and this lovely building which had like dots or colorful dots, and we had no idea whose this sculpture is and what this building is all about. And then I had to find it on the internet, and I got to know that this sculpture is Yaoi Kusami. She is a Japanese artist, and the building in front is the Louis Vuitton headquarters. So this sculpture is made in honor of Louis Vuitton new dotted collaboration with a famous designer, and it looks so beautiful. And I have to tell you guys, this sculpture is really very huge, and when you stand at her feet, you look so tiny. Man, make everything, yeah, everything again. You know that man makes my Well, the bridge you see over here is the Locks Bridge. Well, no longer Locks Bridge. It was the most famous bridge for being the Lovelock Bridge in Paris, where visitors used to attach personalized padlocks to the railing and throw the key in the water. Eventually, it collapsed as it was not sound enough to bear the weight of over 7 lakh locks because it was not built in that way. And so 2015 it was removed by the government and the railing is replaced by the glass now. But people still remember this as a Locks Bridge in Paris, Lovelock's Bridge actually. And that's the only reason we came here. I knew that there were no locks anymore, but I just wanted to come and see the bridge. Well, just besides this Locks Bridge, we can see the Louvre Museum. So there are plenty of good reasons to visit this museum because it has so many works of art. So it is the National Art Museum in Paris. It is also a home for more than 380,000 objects and displays 35,000 works of art. The most famous piece in this museum is the Mona Lisa, and the oldest item in this museum is this 9,000-year-old statue. And this museum is 230 years old. So here is the Louvre Pyramid. It is a large glass and metal structure. It was designed by the Chinese American architect IMP. So it reaches the height of 71 feet. Here we are at Arc de Triomphe. It honors those who fought and died for France during the French Revolution. So under its wall lies the tomb of an unknown soldier from the First World War. Guess where we are? So we are at the PSG Stadium, as you can see, and Grayson wanted to go for this game for a very long time, and we didn't have the tickets, so we came here and purchased it. We were so lucky to get them. Well, the game was at 8 o'clock and we reached there at around 6 or 6:30, so we had plenty of time to just go around. So we just decided to enter the sports shop and have a look around.
Así viene ahí con... ¿Vas a gritarlo?
No ver nada, porque aparte tiene un sitio oscuro.
Bueno, pues como mamá. Zie je wel?
Can you hear that, guys? Yes, it's fireworks and songs and cheering. Well, they are the ultras, the PSG's ultras. So they are the crazy fans known as some of the most passionate fans in the world football. The PSG ultras are at every game, home and away, cheering on their team as loud as they can. Fireworks, songs, and whatever you want to name it. They have done it all. So this craziness is just before the start of the game. Can you imagine after?
Voilà, ça y est, le troisième à être sélectionné. Félicitations, on reste à votre place. Merci pour avoir participé. Tous les autres supporters, merci. Mesdames et messieurs, chers supporters, nous vous